Solomon Temple here, also known as Solomon Thorn. So happy to be here with you today. I have my band. We have John Neal on keys. We have AJ on guitar. We want to thank Intercultural Journeys for having us. Close-ups. This first song, love this song. It's called Me Crazy. This song was written by my brother, Dominic Patrick, and produced by him as well. It's a song about love, being head over heels for someone and being willing to do just about anything for them because you love them so much.
Climb high mountains, Everest for ya. Never leave, make you happy, never rest for ya. Anything that you want me to do, I do. You want it, you got it, I'm there. Call me crazy, 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 call me. What I do for love. I give everything, but I won't give up. The things I do, I'll do for love. I give everything, but I won't give up. Call me crazy, 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 call me. I walk the desert, swim the deepest water for you. I'm not desperate, everything I say is true. You got my heart, where do I start? Call me crazy, 'cause I'm crazy over you. Call me crazy, 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 call me. What I do for love. I give everything, but I won't give up. The things I do, I'll do for love. I give everything, but I won't give up. Crazy, call me 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 crazy, call me. Love a little, give more. 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 Climb high mountain, Everest for ya. Never leave, make you happy, never rest for ya. Anything that you want me to do, I do. You want it, you got it, I'm there for you. As we come closer, love. I can feel your heart beating faster, beating faster, beating faster and faster. I can feel your heart beating faster, beating faster. As we come closer and closer, flowing like the ocean, body moves like water. Emotions in motion, take me on a journey, final destination. You're fire, I'm thunder. Psychoelectric stimulation cause explosion. Told me to wait, can't relate the time I take. Ain't going up another one to my name. Don't go astray, I'm on my way. Don't wanna find no other. Don't wanna find no other. Don't wanna find no other. Ooh, don't wanna find in the rapture of love. I can feel your heart beating faster, beating faster. As we come closer and closer, love, I can feel your heart beating faster, beating faster. Took a little time to clear my mind, baby, 'cause you're so damn fine. You don't even know you're mine. Loving on you all the time. If loving you's a crime, I'm doing life. Never met a vibe that light. I know when I see the signs telling me we'll be alright. Elation, creation, going up another level above the sun. Your fire and thunder, psychoelectric stimulation cause explosion. Told me to wait, gain, relay the time I take. Ain't going up another one to my name. Don't go astray, I'm on my way. Don't wanna find no other. Find no other. I don't want to find no other. In the rapture of love, I can feel your heart beating faster, beating faster. As we come closer, closer, love, I can feel your heart beating faster, beating faster.
So, yes, Rapture, featuring Molly Rose. So the next song that we're gonna do is Pisces Moon, also known as Lies and French Fries. This is also, give me that, give me Pisces Moon. When you love someone, but you also know it's time to move on. They may not be telling you all the truths. And they may not mean any harm, but it doesn't even matter anymore. Because it's like you move to a different space. So it's time to release. This song goes like this.
They were lies and french fries. Everything that you said had me stuck in my head over you. I was blind all the time. Oh, the love that we shared. Yeah, I thought it was rare, but it's true. You and me gone again. We make up, we break up and gone. Back and forth, gone again. We find love, embrace love and gone. You and me gone again. We make up, we break up and gone. Back and forth, gone again. We find love. Talking about it's like night when I ask where you've been committing your sin to you and me gone again. We make up, we break up and gone. Back and forth, gone again. We find love, embrace love and gone. You and me gone again. We make up, we break up and gone. Back and forth, gone again. We find love. It's always around that time of year. I never fear because I know you're leaving. I'm leaving. There were times I thought you were my soulmate. I'm understanding you are just a lion's game that I can never be free to come from behind. That's fine. I'm leaving. You are leaving. You are leaving my life today, boy. You are leaving. You are leaving me today, boy. You are leaving. You are leaving. Yeah, you are leaving. You are leaving me today, boy. They were lies, french fries. Everything that you said had me stuck in my head over you. Da 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 dum 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 You are leaving. You gotta go. Get out of my life. Get out of my house. You are leaving me today, boy. You told me we would be together. It's true. You told me that we would be together. It's true. Ooh, but I'm taking my soul back, taking my life back. You can't lie up in my face. Tell me the sky is green when I know it's blue. You are leaving. You gotta go. I'm blocking you on Facebook. I'm blocking you on Instagram and on my Twitter too. I don't wanna see no more from you. You are leaving. They were lies, French fries. Everything that you said had me stuck in my head over you.
This song is, I just wanted to vent. This song came out of me just venting. I was so angry during the George Floyd protests and just after what happened, Breonna Taylor. I just felt stuck in the house and like I felt like I couldn't go anywhere and I couldn't release any of my anger and this song came out of that. And it essentially just says, I can't live in a world like the way that it's been. And then at the end, I just decided to free myself and let go of things that no longer serve me. I don't want to be around people who don't love me. I don't want to, I just want to be free. That's the main thing. I want to be free. So this is a venting song and a releasing song. I had a catharsis.
Taking the upper hand, taking me up again, taking the upper hand, taking me up again, taking the upper hand, taking me up again, taking the upper hand, taking me up again. Can't live in a world like this, can't eat in a world like this, can't sleep in a world like this, no peace in a world like this, can't breathe in a world like this, can't see in a world like this, can't speak in a world like this, ain't free in a world like this. Under pressure, I know I've been looking for the truth and found it. I can see all the dreams, I can see all the change. Don't you know that I've been on it, looked into the future, saw it. I can see all the dreams, I can see all the change. Taking me up again, taking the upper hand, taking me up again, taking the upper hand, taking me up again, taking the upper hand, taking me up again, taking the upper hand. I'm walking away. I tried to stay, but I can't give in to what you want. And hurting me now, being free is all I think that I'll ever want. I tried to be the last one to tell you that we're never gonna make it. Close the door, lock the key in, 'cause I know that we're just faking. Yeah. Surely from your point of view, I'm coming off as being flaky. But what's flaking got to do with it? when you kill me with your hatred. Under pressure, I know I've been looking for the truth and found it. I can see all our dreams, I can see all the change. Again, taking me up 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 again, traveling up this road, jumping, going up, going up, going up, going up. Gotta see him and my what he stole. Oh, intense. I'm going up, where we all end up, I don't know. Intense, going up, going up, going up, going up. All I know is that I'm living for oh the wind. Yeah. Can't live in a world like this. Can't eat in a world like this. Can't sleep in a world like this. No peace in a world like this. Can't breathe in a world like this. Can't see in a world like this. Can't speak in a world like this. Ain't free in a world like this. Ooh, I'm letting go. Taking control, taking control now. Oh, I got to release the things that no longer serve me. Yeah, a higher good, a greater purpose. I knew you would, I knew you wouldn't. Shoulda, could, and shoulda, couldn't. It seemed easier to be the way we were, but it isn't. No, no. Na, 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 na. Ooh, taking me up again, taking me up again.
This song goes like this.
Going to a faraway place, one way to go without return. I'm going to the motherland, going down deep into my soul. No one to control but me. I'm free as the breeze. Third eye is clear, letting go of the fear to see what's waiting on the other side. Following my spirit guides this time. Catch me if you can, you can, you can, you can, you can, you can, you catch me if you can, catch me if you can, catch me if you can, you can, you can, you can, you can, you can, you catch me if you can, catch me if you can. Going to a faraway place, high as a bird toward the sun, flying over flowing seas. When I get there, I'll seek shelter right under the tallest tree. Build home, eat collard greens. Take spiritual baths, sing songs of the past. Be all the ancestors combined, following my spirit guides this time. Catch me if you can, can you, can you, can you, can you, can you, catch me if you can, catch me if you can, catch me if you can, you, can you, can you, can you, can you, can you, catch me if you can, catch me if you can. When I hear the music, it sets me free. It sets me free. Yeah. Now I can't refuse it. It sets me free. It sets me free. Catch me if you can. Can you, can you, can you, can you? Catch me if you can. Catch me if you can. Catch me if you can. You can. You can. Catch me if you can. Catch me if you can. Yeah.
This next song is called Cheap Limousine. Cheap Limousine, the name was inspired by the actual instrumental that I found on YouTube. And I just thought it was like, I titled it that, but I didn't know what the song was actually going to be about. I kind of like, when I'm writing, I more so come up with the melody first. And as I was writing, I was like, wow, this title goes with the actual song. So I just kept the song as Cheap Limousine. And the idea was that it's like, I'm going to have a great time, in my life in general. Like, I may not have everything that I want. So that's the cheap part. I might be broke, or I might be like, not just like have every material thing that I want, but I have my soul, I have myself, I have my life, and I found that life for myself. So that's what Cheap Limousine represents. I'm just gonna have a good time. This song was also written and produced by my brother. I also wrote on this song as well. We wrote it together. And we wrote so many different verses for this. Like, it's just crazy. And it was like, oh, like maybe we need to switch it up. But this song came to me when I was just like, I was kind of like going just through it. Like, I hated my job. Like, I was just like, this is not it. Like, I didn't feel like myself when I was at work, but then I would leave and like I would do my show, Songs for the Soul, and I would feel so much like myself. And I'm like, I more so want this experience in my life consistently. So this song just started coming to me at work on my lunch break. I'm like, just when I thought that I could make it on my lunch break. So we recorded this, my brother Dominic Patrick and I, and we're gonna do this song, Cheap Limousine.
Go for a ride. We gon' boogie tonight. Got a funky vibe. We gon' feel it. Makeup, style is looking right. And the they can even believe it. Hips stay matching the beat and all. I can do this ish all day. DJ keep the music playing. Came to the club to lose my brain. Somebody go and grab my drink. Just when I think I'm in the green, I'm on my last leg again. If life is really what you make it, then everything it gives I'm taking. Just when I thought I couldn't make it, just when I thought that I couldn't take it, just when I thought that I wasn't enough, I found. Just when I thought I couldn't make it, just when I thought that I couldn't take it, just when I thought that I wasn't enough, I found life. I found life. Yeah, I found life. Yeah. Step on the scene and all eyes looking at me and all. They can't even believe it. Hips they matching the beat and all. I can do this ish all day. DJ keep the music playing. Came to the club to lose my brain. Somebody go and grab my drink. Just when I think I'm in the green, reach in my pocket, I'm on my last leg again. But that won't stop me if life is really what you make it. And everything it gives I'm taking. Just when I thought that I couldn't make it, just when I thought that I couldn't take it, just when I thought that I wasn't enough, I found. Just when I thought that I couldn't make it, just when I thought that I couldn't take it, just when I thought that I wasn't enough, I found.
So this is the last verse. This is what we added on.
Let's go. I can't wait to get down. Hydro plane, I'm feeling it down. Restrictions, inhibitions, they cannot be found. Long road, life was upside down, been broke. A dime could not be found. No more wishing, I'm living. Scared money don't make no money. Live your life and don't keep running. Live your life and don't keep running. Live your life and don't keep running. Running, running, running away. Just when I thought I couldn't make it, just when I thought I couldn't take it, just when I thought I wasn't enough, I found. Just when I thought I couldn't make it, just when I thought that I couldn't take it, just when I thought that I wasn't enough, I found life.
First of all, welcome
Thank you.
to my
I'm glad to
hood.
be here.
This is beautiful. I was going to say downtown Germantown because, gentrifiers love that. It's beautiful downtown Germantown. This is Maplewood Mall. I grew up here. Like, coming here as a little girl, they had a music school my father was going to enroll me in. So I always thought that I was supposed to learn how to play guitar. But
You never did. Do you play any instruments?
yep,
What do you play?
this right here.
Oh, right.
Everybody told me that's an instrument. It took me a long time to like say it myself. I would love to talk about that as well, like in our conversation, how we get here, how we get here as artists to be even whatever it is enough, okay enough, or confident enough, or curious enough, or ambitious enough, or whatever it is to. Or crazy enough to be an artist, right? And try to really do some stuff with
yeah.
it. And so, first I want to start with the title, right? It's Close Ups, but it's Scars and Emblems. I have an album called Silver or Lead, and it's like the silver, glittery, glossy parts, or the heavy lead parts. Which informed more? Which got you here? Did they work in tandem and in balance? Have you ever thought about that? And if you haven't, just in this moment, scars.
Well, I would say scars. I would say definitely say scars. I mean, that's pretty much been all of my writing.
Yeah.
My pain, my struggle, the struggles that I saw my friends go through. Where do we put the really heavy pain that no one can hold but us? Wow. Is that in one of your poems?
That's my haiku.
Oh, wow. That's dope. And that's a really good question. I put it on paper. That's where I put the heavy pain. And I'm realizing that I would say like a couple years ago, I was definitely thinking, I want to write happy music. Like I'm sick of always like having to sing these like sad songs that I write. So I would always just do covers. So.
That is so, okay, thank you for saying that.
Yeah.
That's so brave of you to say.
Yeah.
I feel like that just struck me.
Yeah, but I want to say that now I'm realizing that there is beauty in the pain. And me singing those songs, it reminds me of my strength and that I actually did overcome. I'm not still in the same place that I was before. Yeah, so I feel like my scars for sure
This is,
got me to where I am.
I swear, I'm like, this gets me excited because, I love scars. Like I always have. Physical and everything. I think I agree. Definitely. All of my albums are filled with a bunch of scar tissue. So a lot of times when people listen to albums, like, oh my God, this album, it changed my life. I'm like, it's an album full of scar tissue.
Yeah, that's a
the
very
real
interesting
stuff.
way to put it.
Right? I just made that up. So when I called you, or when I hit you up and asked you to be part of this, what did you think? How did you feel? And why did you say yes?
I mean, because you're Ursula Rucker. Why would I not say yes? But the funny thing is, like, when I met you, because we met at the African American Museum. This is not when we did the virtual thing.
Right, for Lyrispect.
Exactly. And I just met you for like a couple minutes, like, how she's cool, like. But then I was doing an interview. I have an interview series called Soul Sessions, where I basically look at the person behind the art and, figure out what their process is. And I was interviewing my friend Hazel Diora.
Yeah, Hazel. My niece.
Exactly. And she was like, this poet, Ursula, like, she's amazing. And she was just like talking about you. And she was just like saying like she wanted you to mentor her.
Yep.
And you just told her like, you're already doing it. You don't really need me to mentor you. And I was just like, oh my God. And then I just kept hearing about you after that. You know how like when you hear something like for the first time and then you keep hearing it over and over again, you're like, where why didn't I know this or whatever? But then I started like looking you up, and I saw your documentary, and I was just like kind of like I listened to like a couple of your poems. I think I started following you at that point on Instagram, and I just was like, wow, like it's just so amazing that you can be in the same city as somebody and not really know
I
them,
know, right?
and they're just such a powerful force.
Especially this past year, right? Because we've been in our bubbles, but that happens all the time. But thank you. Look, you see, I'm like awkward with compliments
But I just want to
after
say,
all this time.
I just want to say that I was just honored, and obviously I was just going to do it, because it meant something. It wasn't just you asking me to do this. It was like you chose. I was one of the people. You could have chose all these other people, and you chose me to do it. And I was just like, that has to mean something.
It does.
And also, just like my meditations and like me just like releasing so much in my life and just like putting myself in the place where I really wanted to be. I think that was like a sign as well. That
Okay.
this is a good thing. This is a wonderful thing. And then just our conversations, it was
I'm glad you listened.
incredible.
Okay. So why an artist though? It seems like such a simple question, but it's a very profound question. And I think in this time, especially, for me, it's a profound question because artists were so active immediately at the beginning of the madness last year. We didn't really miss a step because we got to stay alive with it. And we all use the art, like you said,
Right.
to heal to put the balm on our scars or talk about our scars or whatever, to let other people know they can talk about their scars and get past it. But it's hard. It's not for the faint of heart. It's not easy. And if you choose to do it as a living, or even if you choose to do it and you have I don't know, whatever people call that other thing, because they think being an artist is not a job.
Oh,
It's
wow.
not a job.
Oh, it's definitely a job.
It's a love, but we do it just as.
But I do feel like it's also,
job,
I do look at it like it's also a job. Like, and I like to look at it that way.
Right.
Like, because I like to put work in.
Right. Why do you keep going with the artist?
I feel like I have no choice. I was born an artist. I was born to sing. I was born to perform.
Okay, yeah. What kind of artist? Tell me about Solomon. What is that?
I'm a soul singer, a songwriter, producer of a show called Songs for the Soul, which is a show created an event created to heal, uplift, and edify the soul through music, art, and culture.
Edify?
Yes.
Poet word.
And then I'm a producer and creator of Soul Sessions, the interview series.
Wow.
Yeah.
Incredible. For how long, the things you're producing?
Oh, Songs for the Soul, I started that show in August of 2017.
Okay.
And I just started, and Soul Sessions started right before the pandemic.
Okay.
And that was just to get the audience to see to learn about the performers that they were seeing. Because I was doing the show monthly. I was doing Songs for the Soul every month.
Because you want to like share the people you know. Right? Me
Exactly.
too. That's what I mean. Like that's like one of my. If I could do that while I'm making the art and also simultaneously shine a spotlight on all of us, who are doing all kinds of things. Like it makes me excited. Like I kind of call it like Quincy Jonesing. It's like because Quincy Jones is that connector, the conductor, I don't know, just always facilitating moments for artists. So I just kind of look at it that way, just making moments for so many. Hey, look, here's Solomon. Solomon does this.
Yeah.
And plus, it's selfish because if it's somebody that I know, I want to elevate them, and somebody that I don't know, I want to elevate them and learn more. So I want to learn more about you, because you're not from here.
I am from Philly.
You from Philly?
I am from Philly. I'm from North Philly.
Where though?
Like 20th and Montgomery, but I lived everywhere.
Okay.
My mom passed away when I was 10 years old, so I like bounced from house to house. Exactly. Probably my biggest, I would say it's a scar, but it's also an emblem to a degree because my mom is always with me. Like when my family sees me like this, they're like, you look just like your mom. Like you act like you are so much like your mom. Like my dad saw me perform at Songs for the Soul. I think it was the February show 2019. And he was just like, wow, you really look like your mom.
Wow, what's
like
your mom's name?
Nada.
Nada?
Nada Eason.
Nada Issa?
Eason, yep.
Beautiful, beautiful. Yeah, okay.
So she's always, especially when I'm dressed like this, she's really like present.
That is amazing.
So yeah, I mean,
So let's talk about this when I'm dressed like this.
when I'm dressed, that's so funny.
Yes, let's talk about this.
This is my divine feminine. You know.
This is my divine feminine.
Yeah.
Echo that. Say that again. I like the way the car rolled. It was perfect. Go ahead, say it again. It was like.
Yes, this is my divine feminine. This is there's an energy that comes with this. So I don't always walk around with this. Like I feel like people want me to like always show up to parties like this and like, but it's so much energy and like people act differently. It's like they don't, some people don't know how to take it. Like some people will touch me a lot and I'm just like, I can't, like why?
Wild.
But
Wild.
but I'm very open. I'm a very warm, open person. So I don't mind, you know, being hugged. But when people start getting like too, I'm just like, okay, like let's.
Boundaries.
But yeah. So but I mean, it lets off a lot of energy. But I really started. This was a journey. Me getting to this point.
Okay.
I didn't really know anything about non-binary people. I didn't really necessarily know about being gender fluid, anything like that. I started dressing like this in 2018.
Okay, so
and it was for
start.
a Songs for the Soul. I had a Tina Turner number to do. And I was like, I want to dress up.
I need to know the Tina Turner number though. You just can't say I was going
Proud
to
Mary.
What?
Proud Mary.
Okay.
So I had the wig.
Oh yeah, you got to do that.
Right. I had the heels. And then
Can't
like
half-ass do that.
and then every show, like somebody like wrote on Instagram, and they were like, in their story, they were like, oh, the new and sexy Solomon. And I'm like, what? Like, I'm just like dressing. And then I was just like, let me show up. I'm just going to do this again because it felt really good. But I didn't have the lipstick. I didn't have the lashes.
Like a build-up.
I didn't have any makeup on. I just had like one earring. And then like when I did the full number, I like put the wig on.
Yeah.
But I had the heels on. Like I had like the feminine shirt or whatever and tight jeans.
And then it made you feel.
Yes, and then I kept doing it, and people kept like saying, "Oh yeah, I have like I have pearls, or I have earrings, or I have
love it.
makeup," and like it was like it just the
You're
every
getting
show I was
style
just
donations.
exactly every show it kept unfolding more and more. Like my look just kept becoming more of this.
It was like a communal collective.
Exactly.
I love it.
It was exactly
Oh my
that.
God.
It was exactly that.
And I love hearing that. And I love hearing that you are, always moving forward with, telling your story the way you want to tell it, how you want to tell it, as much as you want to tell it, and learning new ways to tell it.
Totally.
We share like, kind of like creative fantasy presently, like something you haven't done.
Something that I
you're
want to
thinking
do.
of right now that you're dreaming of doing that you haven't done.
Oh, I want to have a Grammy.
Oh, okay. Don't aim small.
No, because I already know the trajectory that I'm on. I want to start looking more like a bionic woman. Kind of like, I've been working out. Like, I've recently.
I just heard it in my ear, the bionic woman.
Like, I kind of going for that look. So so those are like the main things. It's not like I'm necessarily like, oh, I need a Grammy right now, but I'm saying like, whether it's like years from now, that's what I'm working toward. I want a Grammy. If I can get an Oscar.
I'm hoping that they progress, that the Grammys evolves and everything evolves.
Into
the
more.
Grammy is something that evolves into including.
Inclusivity.
Like all kinds of music and all kinds of artists, because we have there's a conversation about poets now, a big conversation about poets and the Grammys and poets who record with music, because I've been doing this for I don't know. I always add a few years onto it, 30 years or something almost now. And I've done it all different genres, and a lot of us we don't get in. We're not included. You know, there's no space for us, which is ridiculous. So yeah, let's make some more spaces.
Yeah.
That's what you can do as well, because there are a lot of conversations that are happening with artists about things like the Grammys. So search that. If you're not, get in there. You're like having, you can be part of that.
I'm pretty sure I will be.
Yeah.
I'm just letting life flow.
Like joining the
Yeah.
little thingies. I don't like joining shit, but you know, like if it's conducive and helpful, you think it's helpful, so you can have a voice, because that's what we're talking about too with this series. You know, close-ups is like our stories and our truth and our decisions, the way we do our art, and the way we want to look, and we don't have to over-explain. We can get to talk about it because people like to hear our stories, but we don't have to feel forced to always have to explain what we're doing and why we're doing it, because that feels like that's unpleasant. But when we get to joyfully talk about what we love and the freedom that we have with doing it,
Yeah.
you know, this freedom that you've accessed with doing this.
My brother always says, like, some people will be shocked that these changes, these evolutions that I have, and he's like, I already know that's you. Like, that's been you since you were a little kid.
Older or younger brother?
This is my older brother.
Okay.
Like, he basically, my mom died when I was 10. He was like 15. So like we were all 15. My sister was 14. My older brother was 16, and he was kind of like, he had like that motherly thing, like that mother figure, even though he was a guy, with me, and like he just kind of like took care of all of us. Very strong person, but he was like, exactly, and he was just like, you know, that's you. You always change.
What's your intention?
My intention
with this piece?
With this piece, well, I would say more so, less of the intention, but it's
your own title for it, or what would you call it yourself? I mean, the Scars and Emblems.
Well, you came up with this, Deep and Simple Love, because I said it's way deeper.
Good.
It's way deeper than people may know, but it's also very simple. And you said Deep and Simple Love, because I said I want to talk about love.
Feels good. So what's your whole artist name that you want everyone to?
Well, I go by Solomon Temple, but I also go by my actual name, which is Solomon Thorn. It's like with Solomon, it's whatever people want to call me. You know, just don't call me disrespectfully, but you know, you can call me those names.
There's a lot of rhythm and wordplay in there. Solomon Temple, Thorn.
The crazy thing is that Solomon Temple was just like a thought that popped in my head, and I was like, I want Solomon Temple to be like some sort of like organization or some like the foundation, like, as you know, this coffee shop is like there. I wanted Solomon Temple to be like just like a space, but it would be everything under that. It would be Songs for the Soul there.
That's a good idea.
So, but then I started saying Solomon Temple. And I was just like, maybe I can just call myself Solomon Temple, and I just changed my name, and I just started saying.
And love is always in there.
Yeah.
Like, love is in everything you do. Is your art space your most free space?
Oh, absolutely.
Right?
Absolutely.
There are no limitations for me when I'm in my art space. I'm like,
I feel safest when I'm in my art, when I'm like performing, when I'm writing, when I'm singing.
Whatever that safety is, or whatever. Like, I mean, like, not safety, not oppressive safety, not like, oh, you're locked into your safety. You can't even like step out of your comfort
freeing
zone.
safety.
I mean, like, freedom.
Yeah.
And people, like, you know, so I'm going to say everything, and then I think when I'm dropping F-bombs and whatnot, people are like, I was talking to somebody the other day, and like, you know me, right? Like, you asked to work with me, so you know what I do. And then we're talking, and I'm like, yeah, such that motherfucker. And they were like, and I'm like, oh, did you just clutch your pearls? Did you just clutch your pearls when I said motherfucker? What are we doing then? If you can't even take that. Good grief. Where do
Yeah,
you,
I think there's a difference
where
in.
are you, like in BC?
Yeah, I mean, I think there's a difference. I think people have to distinguish, like, if you're being like nasty or something like that, or if
It's
you're
just
just like
freedom.
expressing yourself. With Songs for the Soul, when I started in 2017, I just wanted people to hear my voice, like, and not just my voice, but hear my soul. Like, I wanted them to like experience the music that I grew up listening to, and like how I wanted to hear people sing. Like, I wanted people to experience that. And it was just me the first show, August 2017. And then I was like, let me add more people, and like, let me keep doing this every month.
You're just getting excited.
And then I just started adding more people, and I have all these new friends, like so many people who are not even from Philly, who like were coming to my show performing. I became friends with.
When's the next one?
Well, the last one was in 2019 when I did the first mini festival. But it's the next one is going to have to be once everything feels safe, for people to really be around each other. Totally. So I would say it could be the end of this year, it could be next year.
Or maybe you could do a little satellite version just to get it popping, get the energies flowing, and do a little.
And that's a possibility as well,
know?
that I will do that. But right now, mostly I'm focusing on Soul Sessions. I want to
excited.
just
I'm
keep
coming.
interviewing people. Yeah, I would love that.
I say in this song, because I'm always questioning, what's the point? What are we doing? Like one of my sons says, he's so like deep and always trying to figure it out and get on my nerves. Like me, a lot like me. What do we do? Why do we bother? Like it seems so like we just keep trying and we keep getting challenged, and so I also feel like that. And the way that I justify that is I always end up here at this phrase. And I put this into a poem, a song poem called Poem for the Planet. And what we leave here matters. I have benefited off of what others have left here. I am benefiting and learning and growing from what others have left here. So that I know is real.
Yeah.
So what do you want to leave here?
I would say love your journey. Love the journey. Everything is going to be okay, and everything is working out for our good if we accept it that way. That out of this, and I don't know where this came from. I know it's a quote from somebody, but out of this something good will come. So even when I'm going through hard times, I just think that, because I know that that's true. I don't really worry anymore so much. I really do say what's on my mind these days. Well, I think it's because I kind of like say what's on my mind without hurting people, but I'm more true to myself.
Also, teach a workshop on that.
I'm true to myself, and I think that's the main thing. Just like being true to yourself, honoring yourself, self-respect. And honoring your journey, being okay with the fact that everything is not going to be pretty. But in the end, when you overcome, you will have learnred so much.
I know one more thing though. You're a parent.
I am.
And that's, I want you
I'm
to
a
just
12-year-old.
Please, it's so important. Artists who are about putting love out here and uplifting other artists and being their full selves out here, and you're a parent, you're a young parent. Come on, just briefly, let's talk about it and we out.
My son, he was born when I was 17 going on 18. And he's just such a gift. He's so smart.
What's his name?
His name is Eason. So I didn't get my mom's last name. That's her maiden name, but all my other siblings had Eason as their last name, and I'm Solomon Thorne. So I was like, his mom said, what do you think about his first name being Eason? I was like, oh,
beautiful.
I guess, yeah.
Let's bring it back.
So,
let's just reconnect.
Eason, he teaches me so much about myself, and I allow him to just express himself and be himself. I don't try to force everything on him as a parent. I just want him to like grow up and like know that he has his mind, he has his own mind, and I just kind of guide him. When I feel like something's a little bit off, I tell him, but he's very smart, and I'm just thankful.
You and your partner and your son. y'all get everything?
Oh, it's great.
Good
It's
okay.
wonderful. He lives in Vermont. We travel up there a few times a year. I talk to him every day on FaceTime.
That's fun.
It's just like it's just a beautiful relationship.
I could talk to you forever, and I'm just like so glad that the portal is open. That's how I like to say it. That we're connected now. It's done.
Absolutely.
Like you can't get rid of me now.